Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Okay? Enjoy.
Hello guys, what is up? Welcome to andyartstv. This is your boy Andy Matrix. And the Matrix. Rob Van I'm so stupid. What's up guys? So Berserk Chapter 360 finally! Oh my god! We got Chapter 360. It's funny. It is funny as hell. I was watching another YouTuber and he was saying, "Oh, it took a world pandemic. It took a worldwide pandemic. It took a lockdown for Kentaro Miura to write a new chapter of Berserk." He's right. We got a new chapter of Berserk for God's sakes. And man, I think things are coming to an end with Berserk. Seriously, I mean, it's been like a millions of hiatuses, like 30 years with the manga or whatever, but I think it's coming to an end. It really is coming to an end, guys. So let's go over this. So in the beginning, we see Casca. She's still traumatized every time she sees guts. Every time she sees guts, she still has those images in her head, and it prevents her from getting closer to him. And I think that hurts both of them. And yeah, I think that this is but I think that's something that's gonna be overcome. She's gonna be able to overcome that later on, and I think it's going to be maybe a little before or after the fight with Griffith, right? But yeah, we see Casca. She's back to normal. She's man, and it feels like I can still remember. When I started to read the manga back in the was it 2010 or 2009? I think 2008. You guys can tell how old I am. I'm already 30 years old. But yeah, I mean, I've been an anime fan for a long time, and like I still remember when Casca was taken advantage of, by the God Hand, and the whole scene with Griffith turning into a demon. You guys know that scene, right? When Casca was, with the God Hand and Griffith turned into a demon. What happened? Man, but now she's back to normal. She is back to normal, guys. This is so good to see, guys. But what I believe, why this is we're getting closer to the ending of Berserk is Lady Farnese has already taken interest in the arts, in magic and rites. So she's learning magic with Shirki. I mean, she's been learning magic for a while, but she's been learning magic with Shirki, and she's really, I mean, if you remember Lady Farnese from the beginning, she was this crazy religious person, and she went from being super religious to now learning magic. I mean, she's really made a 360. Get it? Chapter 360. She made a 360. From the very beginning, Lady Farnese was this religious person beating herself out. This is something that the Christians used to do back then. Punishing the flesh because the flesh is sin. And I grew up Christian. I mean, that's not something that I argue with this whole time. But anyways, this is not a religious discussion. Lady Farnese is finally, she's embracing the magical arts, and Shirky is right next to her. And in this chapter, we see a whole bunch of witches, which I love wizards, I love witches. All that Harry Potter stuff, man, I fucking love that shit. And they gather around in this circle. They gather around, and they're learning. They're learning. They're kind of like showing the master. Hold on. Do I have it here? The witch master. Their abilities, and it's been so peaceful. Berserk has been so peaceful for the last few chapters. That is very visible here, because in this group of witches, that they know how to use magic, but like they're so peaceful they cannot sense evil. So if evil was to show up, was to like sneak into their village or wherever they live, they will not be able to detect it, and then that could cause a surprise attack on them. And then here we have Shirky basically calling a demon. She's summoning a demon without using a magic circle. Now, regularly you have to use a magic circle in order to be able to summon anything. But because Shirky has gone through hell and back with Guts, going through all of those things with Guts in the team, she has found a way. She has become so powerful, has found a way to summon without a magic circle. And it kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me of that saying, like, hard times make strong men, and strong men make peaceful time, and peaceful times make weak men. So because this village of witches has been so peaceful, they don't have certain abilities that Shirky has able to acquire because she's been through a lot of hardships with Guts. Okay? So what this tells me is that there's something strong coming. There is something hard about to hit them. You know? There's something really hard about to hit them, and this is gonna bring back Casca back into battle, Shirky into battle, Lady Farnese into battle. I mean, it's gonna be one hell of a fucking show, guys. One hell of a fucking show, and I can't wait to see it. Shirky, she has grown. She has become this powerful mage. She can sense evil. She can sense demons. She can sense darkness, while her colleagues, her peers cannot. And I think what's going to happen is that Shirky is going to end up leading this group of witches into battle to whatever else is going to come. I can see it. I see it because it's been so peaceful in Berserk, and even when they went back into Casca's consciousness, when the fairy took them into Casca's consciousness, that wasn't really a hard time. They were inside somebody else's dream world, right? So, but it wasn't really like a hard time. You know, it wasn't like like what happened in the God Hand or the Battle for Doldry and things like that. So I think now Kentara's going to bring back all the chaos. And I think it's about time. I mean, this is a dark fantasy after all. One thing, and this is funny because, like, I mean, I think a lot of fans were thinking it. So if you read this, when he says, "The hell do I do now?" Right? Guts is just kind of like at this plateau. He's swinging his sword, as he usually does, because he doesn't know how to do. I mean, that's all he knows how to do: swing his sword, war, battle, all this shit. And he's saying, okay, so, I mean, I reached my goal. I took Casca over to this island of fairies, and now Casca is healed. She's back to normal. I mean, granted, I can't get close to her because of her trauma, but she's here. She's better. She's the Casca that I know. She's the Casca that I made love to. She's the Casca that was my girl. Sure, I mean, she has some, trauma, but I mean, that can be overcome. But what do I do now? I completed my mission. I completed my mission, guys. What is there to do now? Right? So then here comes the Skull Knight, and he says, "You bear witness to the end of your journey." And that's where we're at, guys. We're very close. We are very close to the end of the story. I mean, what else is there to do now that Casca's healed? Because remember, after the eclipse, Guts, his mission was to heal Casca. He was gonna take her somewhere so that she can heal up and go back to normal. That mission is completed. What is there to do now but to defeat Griffith? To take on the what do you call it? To take on the God Hand. He is going to battle the God Hand, guys. He's going to do it. And yeah, man, and it's gonna get, we're gonna go back into battle. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. Guts against Griffith. Guts against fucking Griffith. I cannot wait to see this battle. It's been highly fucking anticipated for the longest fucking time, guys. And here we are. Another thing, if you notice, the Skull Knight approached Guts during the daylight. the Skull Knight approach Guts during the day. Like, the Skull Knight always appears in the woods when it's nighttime, right? During the darkness. But now, it's like, why is he approaching Guts in daylight when it's peaceful? That means there's something big coming. There's something huge coming. And that's what, that's what this quote is all about. You bear witness to the end of your journey. Berserk is about to end. And honestly, I can't wait. It's been a long journey. And, I'm the type of guy, I don't really like long series. I mean, I would really have to like a series for me to, like, stay with it, like Game of Thrones. But with the Skull Knight appearing here, this whole, Berserk is like one of my favorite mangas in anime. My absolute favorite manga in anime of all fucking time is Berserk. And we're a few chapters, maybe 2 more volumes before this whole thing ends, because there's like what, 39 volumes of Berserk, and we're at the end of the journey, guys. So anyways, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching. Man, I can't believe it's almost over. Thank you for watching, guys. Check out my Facebook, check out my Twitter, go to my website, andyartstv.com, which is basically my blog. I write a lot of cool articles. Like and comment below, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Peace out.